Harris Ace Hardware is now your local dealer for Traeger grills. Purchase a Traeger grill from Harris Ace and get 2 free bags of pellets of your flavor. Also, a Craftsman 6-gallon wet dry vacuum is on sale for only $29.99 with your Ace Reward card. And thank you, Wayne County, for voting Harris Ace your favorite hardware and building materials dealer. From a doghouse to your dream house, Harris Ace is here to help you. Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
Morton Collision is located at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton's offers free estimates, 23-hour towing, and they guarantee their work. Call 427-3769 or after hours 912-294-6140. The staff at Morton Collision Center works with all insurance companies. So for guaranteed work with a qualified staff, go to Morton Collision at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton Collision, quality you can see. May you have a joyous holiday, and may your home be blessed with peace this holiday season. Merry Christmas from First Baptist Church, 427-4239.
We are having a great day at CHSGA Home Health. We know there's no place like home when recovering from an illness or surgery. CHSGA Home Health provides the compassionate care and services you or a loved one is in need of. Our services include skilled nursing, physical, occupational, speech therapy, and IV medication therapy. CHSGA Home Health has multiple disease management programs designed to meet your individual needs. Give us a call to hear more about how we can help you to have a great day as you recover in the comforts of your home. 912-916-9195. That's CHSGA Home Health.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, we're just a week away from Christmas Day. Last-minute shoppers can find some great deals on those last-minute Christmas gifts as local merchants offering great sales and prices and free gift wrapping. As always, we encourage everyone to shop local, support those merchants, support Wayne County causes throughout the year. Again, the countdown is underway, just 7 days away from Christmas Day. Georgia State Patrol investigating a bad traffic wreck which occurred Saturday in Long County on Georgia State Highway 196. 2 people had to be airlifted following the crash. A gray sedan was attempting to turn onto Post Oak Road from Highway 196 when a white sedan struck the vehicle head-on. 2 passengers of the white sedan, an adult male and a small child, had to be airlifted to a trauma hospital in Savannah. Their conditions unknown at this time. Officials on the scene confirmed the child was not wearing a seatbelt, was not restrained in a car seat as required by Georgia law. 2 of the adults were traveling in a gray sedan and were taken to the local emergency room hospital to receive treatment. The 3rd passenger was treated and released. In their conditions of the passengers at the hospital unknown. Long County Sheriff's Department, Ludwig Volunteer Fire and Rescue, and Liberty County EMS and Georgia State Patrol all responded to the scene. Georgia State Patrol now in charge of the investigation into the cause of the accident. Again, names and conditions of the passengers not known at the time of this report. Last week here in Wayne County Superior Court, John Houston Fisher sentenced by Superior Court Judge Stephen Kelly to 20 years, 13 to be served in prison, the remainder on probation for his aggravated assault on his employee, David Kersey. Fisher found guilty by a Wayne County jury last month during a criminal trial. The assault occurred at Kersey's residence on Brandon Street in Jesup back in November of 2016. In the attack, Kersey suffered serious facial injuries, including losing permanent sight in one of his eyes. The attack witnessed by Kersey's 5-year-old son, who testified during the trial and identified Fisher as the man who attacked his father. During the trial, the defense's argument was that Fisher wasn't there the day Kersey was attacked. Fisher did not testify during the trial, and the jury convicted him of both aggravated assault and making a false statement to police. Again, the sentencing took place last week in Wayne County Superior Court with Judge Stephen Kelly, 20 years with 13 to serve, 7 on probation. Also ordered to pay $69,000 in restitution to the victim's family for medical bills. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union, Jesup, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Looking for some good, wholesome fun? Come join Your Turn Gaming at 125 Sunset Boulevard in the old Mr. J's building next to the Flash Foods for cash payout bingo with a $500 jackpot on Tuesdays starting at 6:45 till 10 p.m. Doors will open at 6:15. Don't forget to visit Your Turn Gaming for all your gaming needs as well. We offer a variety of games including Magic the Gathering, Force of Will, vintage video games, board games, and more. For questions, call April at Your Turn Gaming at 559-2460. That's 559-2460. Hope to see you there.
Murphy's Builder Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects and hardware needs. They've been serving folks in this area since 1946. Murphy's offers some products and services that you may not know about. They now sell ammunition, both bullets and shells. Murphy's also sells personalized tags for dog collars. They build customized screens for windows and doors. Murphy's can rekey locks, and of course they can make keys. They cut glass for windows, plus Murphy's has monthly door buster specials. Check their Facebook page to see what's on sale. Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Last Thursday, the Wayne County Commissioners voted 4-1 to pass their $23 million budget. Also voted to borrow $6.7 million in a tax anticipation note in order to make ends meet. Recently appointed County Minister A. Jeffers explained to the Commissioners that the tax digest is down, the economy is down, and that combined with the state not paying the county the $1.1 million it's owed in the flip of money has the county in a tight financial squeeze. Here was the administrator on Thursday explaining where the county is financially at this time.
The budget is $23,223,872, and guys, that's with a lot of cutting, a lot of looking at it, a lot of taking out indiscretionary things, and I would sit there and say that there's parts of it that I feel comfortable with. There's parts of it I don't. Just like any other budget, any other time that I've ever done budgets over there. But plus or minus 3%, kind of depends on the revenues coming in, plus or minus 3% of, hey, listen, we don't know if storms may come or what happens over there. So it's not a lot of cushion in this thing.
There's something you can't predict, no way.
There's not. There's not. I would sit there and tell you that the built into this thing is like $2.2 million with increases, and it just that's just where it works out. There's several reasons for that. We discussed some of them before. The digest is down. It's down almost 100,000 per mill, and that looking at our millage rate, that's nearly 1.3 million. The economy, I mean, is down. And back in 2010 through 13, construction at the plant was in a high gear. Had a lot of activity, and even past that had some activity. Well, that activity is down. I mean, so some businesses in the community are doing well, others are kind of, it drops off. So that economic activity coupled with, we talk about the gasoline tax or whatever, but coupled with that, it's down. I think, looking at, I think it's a 500,000 to 600,000, maybe a little bit more, but overall it's down. We need to get that back up. Delays in the flip. They owe us back taxes, but that's just money in the back. It's something we counted on that we haven't received in the past, and we will. We're going to work through that. We're going to work with the state, and whoever needs to help us there, we'll work with that. But we don't have that revenue.
And again, those comments today, Jeffers this past Thursday at the call meeting, 6.7 million TANs up from last year's 4.5 million. Prime South Bank came in with the low bid for the TANs, 1.6%. The bid, only one other bank bid on the TANs. County recently put in a hiring freeze, but the budget does include allowing the clerk of court to replace a position the clerk had asked for to replace, stating that the employee is needed at the office. Jeffers says that he hopes to save money by appointing a criminal justice coordinating council that will come together and look for ways to save money in the criminal judicial system. On Thursday, Commissioner Ralph Hickox didn't approve of the move, stating that the county hired The Carl Vinson Institute of Georgia come in and conduct a study of all departments, and in the study they report that the clerk of court's office is overstaffed comparable to other counties. Hickox asked, quote, why would we pay for a study and not go along with their findings, end quote. Jeffers says the appointment of the employee will be a drop in the bucket compared to the savings they're hoping to make with the criminal counsel. Commissioner Hirsch was appointed to serve on that council on Thursday. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Communication is the key when it comes to business, especially your financial business. That's why Altamaha Federal Credit Union makes communication a priority, making banking easier for you. AFCU has money to lend, and it's easy to apply online or with a quick phone call. Your local credit union with open lines of communication. Altamaha Federal Credit Union, Jesup, Scriven, and Ludowici. Visit altamaha.org. Equal housing lender, federally insured by NCUA.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have 2 locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Totally transparent car buying. With Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing, know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from First Franklin Financial, 1074 North Macon Street.
Final notes and news. Wayne County Board of Education met last week as well. They're moving forward on 2 athletic projects. Head coach and athletic director Ken Cribb on hand at the meeting and discussed upgrades to athletic facilities. The board placed $250,000 towards a new multi-purpose weight room facility. Also voted to move forward with the new track up to $1 million with additions like lights to come after the East Blast hopefully passes next year. In the discussion of the track, at last report, the bids received all came in over the allocated budget that the board approved, so Dr. Brinson went back to the low bidder, asked that they make adjustments to the bid by suggesting cuts, which included the lights at this time and other ticket items that would get the bid under $1 million, which the company did. Dr. Brinson asked for the board approval to move forward with the project at this time and get it started. Hopefully, once the East Blast passes, they can add lights and other items at a later date. The board did just that. They voted unanimously to move forward with the track up to $1 million, so the track project should get underway shortly. Also, at the meeting, again, athletic director and head football coach Ken Cribb talked about a new weight room facility, which would be adjacent to the field house out by the practice field. Again, the board pledged $250,000 towards that project. Again, Coach Cribb says he also has a commitment from the Wayne County Touchdown Club, also has some other in-kind donations. So, again, a new weight room facility will be built adjacent to the field house. That project should get underway shortly as well. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.